Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. Yeah, the GALA chart, looking at the daily time frame here, still shows a 5-wave move to the downside. So I have to be in favor of a more bearish interpretation of the chart. At least this chart is not clearly bullish. It can always develop a more bullish pathway, but the long-term chart just doesn't give us a good feeling, okay? Because the problem is whenever a chart topped in 3 waves, and formed 5 waves down. I mean, you can clearly see 5 waves down here. That is not a good start, okay? That is not a good start. Obviously, this is GALA's first real bear market, and that bear market produced a 5-wave move down, which indicates that the trend is down. So the way we see the current rally is, yes, there is potential. There is even potential for a rally into the 6 to 33 cent region, okay? So it's quite a huge area, and the challenge will be over the coming weeks and months, if support levels are holding, to determine how high this wave 2 can go. So this is going to be our job. So we'll give you the relevant levels to watch as we get closer. At the moment, we simply don't have enough price data, structure, action from the recent October lows to really indicate or confirm where we might be landing. What I can tell you is that the 6.1 cent level is going to be absolute key, because this is a previous wave 4 high and a structural resistance level. Looking at the volume profiles, let's see here. Volume profiles indicate that there is a volume spike. So there has been a lot of trading around this area, around the 3.99, basically 4 cent level. So pay attention to the 4 cent level as the price goes higher. This is the so-called point of control. It's going to act as probably an area where we're entering a choppy price range and will be difficult for the price to get through. Also here, just above the 6.19 cent level that I highlighted to you already, the previous wave 4 high, just above that, the historical volume reduces. So it should be easier then for the price to get through, in theory. We'll see. What I wanted to show you, because sometimes I get comments from some of you who are about, okay, you know, I see GALA bearish, even though this is not the long-term chart. Yes, that's true. There are charts that show a longer chart history, but they are also not bullish, okay? What is important for me is that this rally was in 3 waves. It was a corrective rally. It was not impulsive. Yeah, and you will see that if we take a look at the long-term chart, which we can do. But we have 5 waves down, okay, and that's the problem. So if we go to this here, I mean here, this is a CoinTrader Pro, it's called, I think. Here you see the data from CoinMarketCap, okay, and I did draw the fib extensions, and this is the all-time history. And it shows the start of that rally from December 2020. And it peaked here for the first time in March 21, came down and rallied again into December 21. This is exactly an ABC structure. This is so much like, this is an absolute 3-wave move up. There is nothing impulsive about this. You could say it looks impulsive, but it's a 3-wave move to the upside. 3 waves up. Can you see that? It reached a 100% extension level absolute perfectly here at 81 cents. So this is not bullish, okay? This can be bullish. An ABC structure can be a first wave of a diagonal, but then it has a lot to prove. And there are charts which are clearer, which actually developed proper impulses of the lows. And you can see here again the 5-wave move to the downside that actually unfolded, yeah, maybe even a little bit better than on the Binance chart. So there is nothing clearly bullish about this chart. I mean, that doesn't mean it couldn't do a rally, but you see it actually here much better maybe on this chart for some of you who like to see the all-time chart. That it also you know, sometimes begs the question, you know, is a chart reliable when you have to use CoinMarketCap data? I don't know, but certainly it's there, and it confirms my perspective that this is an ABC structure. There's nothing to debate about this. This is an ABC structure. There's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is way too symmetrical. This is proportions, okay? ABC, same length, and then the move down is too deep anyway. So this cannot be a 1, 2, 3, 4. In an impulse anyway, not, because we would have a break into the wave 1 price region. So again, you know, for some of you might say, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the wave 3, if that's not longer than 1, then forget about it. And then the 4 came down to low anyway. Wave 4 must not cut into wave 1. So that's the justification. And then we have pretty clear 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the vision that I have, and you might see it here better than on the Binance chart, is that this is an ABC structure and could, get into the region I indicated to you before it will continue its pathway in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, before it will get delisted and stuff like that, okay? So the problem with such a structure is that it can do exactly what I just showed you and die, or it could form a larger ABC structure. So this could just be an A wave. Oh dear, I just need to configure this actually. A wave up. This could be a larger A wave. The move down could be a B wave, but then this is a 5 wave move, so it can't be. So it would need to be another A, B, C. And then it has another chance to rally in C, maybe from lower, but then we are basically in price regions where nobody's interested anymore. So the sentiment is very much damaged probably. So, or it could rally directly from here and would include the possibility go to all-time highs from here, and the B sits here. And that would mean that I have, that I have interpreted the chart in the wrong way, which is always possible, right? But that's why we're tracking micro support to understand how long this uptrend is going for. So hopefully that gives you a good overview on the GALA chart. Looking at the shorter time frame, there's not too much clarity there, still not. Can't really get off the ground. We don't really have enough data down here or enough structure to say what it really is. I focus on higher against 1.4 cents. That's still the same comment from yesterday. It is very much possible that this B wave, before we rally in wave C, that this B wave goes down a little lower. Might be that wave C is already running. If we now see a higher low, this could be the jump off point for the wave C. But there is nothing reliable here, I would say. So I would just use the 1.4 cent level as support, because if we see a break below that level, then it's unlikely a B wave and we might actually make a completely new low, okay? So the lower we get to that level, the deeper we go into this support area, better the reward to risk ratio to the upside. But we all know how quickly GALA can go when it goes, but it hasn't really broken above the previous highs. And the next structural resistance is at 2.35 cents and then 2.6. That's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.